Kami akan kembali.
Way questionable coming to this game Impunity, but if Impunity can keep their discipline and very high gameplay, this could be very interesting. This could be very interesting for both teams.
All right, we are in the game already. It might be a carry mid for Team IDNS. Do you think having a Roger? Now they are in the lane already. IDNS Framesy carry having a pretty good free time. Gotta deal with the Hayabusa. What do you think about this matchup in the middle lane?
It's sort of weird. Carry and Hayabusa. Hayabusa should be playing in top instead because Carry is a ranged hero while Hayabusa is a melee. Farming there is gonna be hard, and Carry can punish you for being too close. Carry has a lot of damage, and once the fourth hits to from Carry, it's gonna deal a lot of damage.
It seems like Team Impunity is coming into this game with a 2-1-2 strat. You know, the advantage of the 2-1-2 strat is if you can survive from the tri lane, you're gonna have more experience than the other team.
Yeah. And Hayabusa is gonna do the hugging tower tactic, but this is actually a pretty interesting lineup from Unity. They have the 2-1-2 combo, laning matchup where you usually go 3 down bot and 1 on solo top, but this is all gonna happen for Impunity, so this might be a this is an interesting outlook coming into this game.
Oh no, that is pretty dangerous position for Aurora if they're being found in the position. And now they aim on Aurora first, but where is the hook? He missed the hook, so if he hit that one, it's gonna be the first blood for sure. Now Aurora survived.
Yeah, but Aurora, as you were saying, gonna survive that. And again, this is a very unorthodox way of laning coming from Impunity because it's gonna be 2-1-2. Hayabusa is gonna solo mid instead, but look at that, 3 people coming down bot.
Yeah. It's gonna be 5 heroes of Impunity at the bottom lane against like around 2 or 3 heroes. MC is camping not so far away from the lane inside the bush. And they're just gonna go for a turtle so early. Yeah. Leaving the lane for a turtle, is that worth it?
It is actually very worth it if they can get it, because with that bonus EX... Oh, wait a minute. Never mind, Hayabusa is gonna slay that turtle, but the war is gonna happen, and Rogers with the first blood.
Oh no.
My god, but Harley is gonna get the kill anyways, and look at that. Alice right down the middle. Harley is gonna go down. Hayabusa actually getting that kill. But with the pull from Franco, Granwacha is gonna survive. Hayabusa is still right there. Granwacha getting the kill on Joe. And Franco is gonna go down with 4-man, trying to go after him with the Alice stun.
Oh no, what perfect timing and perfect positioning. Also making decision coming out from Team Impunity. They decided to dive right from the river and then just keep on going until the mid tier 1 turret. Now here we go. The fight's not even over yet. The Impunity just gonna jump away. A blink. 1-5. That is pretty big win right from 3 minutes.
Yeah, and Impunity now not only getting the 5 kills straight off the bat has already made them have that kind of gold lead, almost 3,000 coming to 2,200. So Impunity clearly has the upper hand. While they were playing very disciplined with a 5-man, always moving together, no one splitting up. IDONOTSLEEP needs to do something about this.
Man, that is such a big fall behind for Team IDONOTSLEEP. IDNS, you know, they have to find something to come back. Maybe having gather up. They might have to gang the hard carry of Team Impunity that is farming so free right now. In the top lane, Hayabusa of Team Impunity also farming in NC. They might have to put the pressure on it while Framesy.
And Gazokasha is gonna push lane with Alice. There's 2 support lanes, but look at that, Aurora is coming to help. There's Ailey, and look at that Taunt, almost hitting 1, and Hayabusa actually getting the kill on Harley there. With the help from Aurora, and it's Ice Lock.
Oh my goodness, Impunity appears so strong against one of the strongest team in the tournament, IDNS. 4.5 minutes part, it's still Impunity game. Now they gather up in the middle. They're
Franco
up to
still
something.
hasn't found the pull, hasn't found the right pull to do this.
Now let's take a look on top first. Joe, is he gonna dive in? No. What are you saying?
No, Franco still hasn't get the right pull yet. He did get Gatokacha early on, but Gatokacha didn't die. It wasn't enough for Gatokacha to die right under the turret. Now, IDONOTSLEEP has to pay for this because Impunity now leveling up very, very fast while players from IDONOTSLEEP is now getting left behind. Look at that.
Oh,
Franco
nice hook into the
with
tower.
flicker and the ultimate, but turret is not gonna hit him, and Rogers is able to escape with the dodge.
I don't think that is enough damage, even though you are combined with your tower. Now here we go. The round 2 is coming out, becoming 3v2. Now doing some dragon kicks by that Joe, though. IDNS NC, and now the support of Team Impunity is right here, diving inside, dropping quite low for the. Oh my goodness! And now Franco goes down. It's 1-for-1 trade, but it seems to be a very good fight for IDNS as they are far behind. Having a trade like that, yeah, just gonna keep them. But look at that, at least stay behind the tower, diving in quite deep, trying to hit that Joe. Joe, oh my goodness! What a great dive.
Yeah, there was a very good dive where they could actually bait it out, and now Gatokacha, along with Alex and Rogers, now Aurora is gonna do the drill, and this is gonna be a massive boost for Immunity on gold and EXP as well, with the turret already going down, trading that one turret with the top turret from Saber, pushing all alone.
I didn't see Harley in the fight yet, but I kind of surprised that he already got like 2 kills in 2 days. Maybe, well, playing Harley, the key of playing Harley is you don't want to be noticed by your opponent when you're doing the poker trick.
Yeah, the card pokes and also the ultimate as well. As you can see here, Gatokacha also with Alice is now gonna go around, and we are going to see Saber actually solo pushing, trying to get all the farms and the money as well. But there is Franco trying to decide what they need to do here.
Now here we go, they just come out of the bush. Franco, as we talked earlier, he needs to be the game maker right here, but he doesn't have the effect with the game yet. Now going to the bush, they find someone around there. Now Joe forced that Gatokacha out of the bush. So.
There was Hayabusa there, but he didn't want to risk it by going down and diving. Oh, that pull was a miss.
They're playing very safe for Hayabusa. The ninja. Now the game is going back to the farming mode. It's 7.5 minutes. It's still Impunity game, having around like 4K ahead in terms of gold earned.
And look at that, Impunity now still trying to. Oh, Franco almost getting the pull. Hayabusa is right there, and there is Cho as well. But look at that Saber with the blades. The whirling blades is not gonna do anything at all.
Definitely gonna be the big team fight right there, as both parties grouping up, getting ready to go in. I think Alice is a little bit too in front. He might get reached by the Joe, but he actually baited that Joe to come in. Joe come in with a stun, but he missed it. Here we go. He might go into with the way of the dragon. Now. Oh no. I'll retreat, but I'm pretty sure it will be a 3rd round for this.
Oh, Franco might get a nice pull right here and trying to get that one cheeky kill, but not yet. They're still playing pretty safe. Rogers is still actually at bot lane trying to figure out he needs to do now, either push or group up with the enemy or group up with the team, because there's gonna be a huge fight coming soon anyways, with Harley and Saber already moving, trying to go and push top instead.
Yeah, indeed. 2 to 8, almost 10 minutes. I noticed both teams. Oh, nice hook in. Now here we go, Joe going in for the support. We won't let Aurora playing so free, but Aurora in the middle of his teammate. He's still looking pretty healthy. Now the fight is right here, trying to aim for the hard carries of Team IDNS. If they lost damage, IDNS is going to be the big trouble. Joe's 50% SP, so many skill has been spammed. Now two heroes for Team IDNS in one. They engage first, but it seems like they didn't. It is not a good engagement, man.
And look at that, players from Impunity is now gonna try to get the Lord instead. And the early Lord here might actually prove fruitful for the team. Oh my god, Gatokacha actually getting the taunt on Harley, but look at that, Carry getting the kill on Alice. Carry is still the double kill for Gatokacha, and Idina suddenly coming back into this game very, very well. Carry with a triple kill.
Oh my goodness, what a ninja move by the Carry, and he just keep on going. Nice using the deadly magic to slow him down, and it might be a mega kill for the Carry. coming back, but I do not sleep. They are not even done yet. The last one is gonna be that clean, keep on shooting, right clicking. Nope, I mean tapping. Not a PC game here actually. 10 minutes per, and that is a big comeback, do you think?
Yeah, there was a massive comeback, but the Lord is already spawning down bottom lane, and of course, look at that. They're gonna get flanked, gonna get ulted again, double ulted, and with the ult coming from Haley, it's gonna go down, and of course, Show getting a kill on Rogers. The the marksman is already down, but Lord is now pushing alone with nobody trying to stop that, and they have to stop Lord.
Oh, yes, that Roger. Oh, look at the bottom lane. It seems like they're just going to push under the Lord. The only one who's defending right now is Harley, trying to do some poker trick. He doesn't have his ultimate though, so he needs to be very, very careful about. 7 to 10 game score. And now take a look at Team Impunity. They are grouping up. Enemy turret has destroyed Hayabusa. They're all camping inside. But the question is, how are they gonna engage?
And still sort of waiting here, trying to find the right time. Alice might actually jump in, getting Franco out of nowhere, but there's already 5 players waiting behind him. But Alice could do the area stun, the area lock. So this might be interesting with Hayabusa trying to bait them out as well.
What I think what Impunity needs right now is the engager. It seems like they don't have any heroes that can open the fight, something like a Joe that IDNS has. All they have to do is Impunity can only do some long range disable spells to start the fight. Now look at that hook. IDNS got a double initiator in that team.
Yeah, and look at that. Gatot Kacha is already down the brush, trying to wait, but there's also Joe there with the 2 siege minions gonna get destroyed, but the war is still not happening. The turtle is gonna get contested here by IDNS, and Franco is trying to get one, missed the hook, but the turtle is gonna go down anyways, and the gold difference should caught up pretty fast right now for IDNS because they are now catching up to the game.
7 to 10 game score, 12 minutes part. We still don't know who's gonna come out this game alive, as the gold turn is really close to each other. 29k and 31k. It's all about the timing and the engaging. And I think the most important thing for Team I Do Not Sleep.
Oh, Franco!
That's pretty much like, hey man, how you doing? What's good, man? What's good? He was like,
oh look
boy,
at that! Hayabusa with the massive damage, gonna go back instead. But look at that lock from Alice. Alice gonna use the ult, but Gatot Kacha is gonna miss that one instead with the taunt. But never mind, gonna go back. There was a very good initiation, but it didn't really follow up to a good kill coming from Impunity.
Yeah, that's right. Well, if you just tune in, say hi to all the guys watching this game in YouTube and also in Bigo Live. We got a lot of viewers today, it seems. You got everything you want to say hi to all our lovely viewers around here?
Yeah, again, look at that. Oh my god, Hayabusa actually tries to battle it out mid, but Hayabusa has to run away now. The high mobility hero right here is going to get chased down. Oh, Franco is there.
No, they're gonna go
Franco
in.
needs the pull, but gonna miss again. Harley trying to actually make the pick, but Cho is right there. Hayabusa with that shadow slashes. Never mind, there's still Alice right there. Not gonna get the lock, but Cho is gonna survive with the dash. That was a very good play from Cho.
That is very good individual skill from Cho players of Team ID, and there's a very high mobility hero. And now let's take a look at the Lord. Both parties is going to try to confront that one. Joe is coming in again. A Lord has been slain by Roger. Roger turns on his donkey form. He's just gonna go in. We're gonna do release. Who lets the dog sound? No, he just turned back inside. It seems like Alice diving a little bit too deep, but no problem. Gatot Kacha and Hayabusa dive in, get another kill. Roger turn on his dog, trying to catch that Joe. Not this time, Joe.
Oh, the Lord is now gonna get summoned right on the bottom lane, but there's still Harley there trying to protect it. However, Rogers with the massive damage just gonna push mid instead. There's only Franco trying to defend that, and he can't defend it all by himself because the turret is gonna go down anyways, and Franco is gonna go back, not trying to overextend. There's one super minion right there.
Yeah, Lord pushing bottom, and now this is not looking good for Team IDNS already. Mid lane turret has been destroyed. Not good. Man, the game momentum has change in every single team fight. You think?
Yeah, every single team fight, IDONS getting the momentum, then suddenly Impunity getting it back again. But the Lord is gonna get destroyed now by Carry. But look at that, the top lane is now gonna get destroyed from Impunity, and Impunity is still gonna keep pushing. They're gonna do the split pushes as well.
Enemy super minion mobilize. Well, to play a good Franco, I play some of the Franco as well, and I feel like to land a good hook, you're gonna need a good phone.
Yeah.
And when you think about a good phone, I think Vivo Excellent Plus is actually one of the good phones right here.
Exactly,
You know?
I would play with Vivo
I
all
was,
the time.
A little bit sell out right here. Eh?
Yeah, I would totally play with Vivo all the time. It's pretty good. Especially like to take selfies.
Yeah, good selfie, good phone, good hook.
Exactly, good
Man,
hook.
that's awesome. That's indeed. 9 to 13 game score, like 16 minutes in.
And coming to the game right now, Franco now with the Immortal already on his hand, on body.
Do you think is this the battle between two best teams in the tournament? Can we say that?
Yeah, we probably could say that if seeing how IDONOTSLEEP and MPD was playing very, very well, because we just saw a really good back-to-back game, just punching each other out. They're just jabbing, they're just throwing punches from each other because the momentum has been changing way too much right now.
Yes. Man, and the network is not so far away from each other. Higher boosts are gonna come out. Saying in at the bottom lane fight is going to be the most important fight in this game, because whoever wins this one tends to win the game. Especially if you lose a fight very near to the tier 3 bottom
Hayabusa,
tower.
look at that, trying to jump in right away, but gonna dash back anyways, and Franco is trying to guess where the players are actually hiding. But look at that, there's 4 players trying to bait out Hayabusa, but the Immortal can actually survive at least one dead, one burst down from IDONS, and nobody realizes that the players from Impunity is gonna come from behind. Alice is gonna jump first, I think.
Now going in for
That
Joe.
enemy
Joe
one.
going in first and stun for 2. The Futtermuckers never afraid of anything. He always goes in first and dash himself out.
No pain, no gain.
They're just gonna kill this small crab. Get some HP back, you see.
Yeah, goal difference is still now led by Impunity, but again, with already 17 minutes, all of the players from Impunity and IDONOTSLEEP already basically has the final items building. They already have at least their final item at least currently on build, so it doesn't matter anymore. The gold difference doesn't matter. All they need now is a Lord.
Oh no, a team fight happening very near to the bush. Somebody get frozen by Aurora. Joe going in for Aurora. Dropping quite low already. No help from the teammate for Aurora because everyone was busy with the lower. The hard carry of Team IDNS was so low they have to retreat. Joe still chasing on Aurora since like yesterday, and now he finally slain it. The Thai team finally take down one of the best supports in this game, Aurora. Now here go, look at that one. Roger keep on shooting. Blow kiss spike on Joe. Going in once again. AC playing so good. What a great play from the team captain right there.
Yeah, IDONOTSLEEP. They're actually starting to get that momentum back with Aurora actually dying first by Joe. And Aurora dying means you don't have that stun ice lock anymore. At least the huge area that Aurora can provide is not there anymore.
Man, that is very good focus, because it seems like Team IDNS started to learn that if they want to win a team fight, they gotta get rid of that Aurora first. But it's not gonna be that easy. The only one who can go in and reach Aurora seems to be Joe. That means if you come in and if Aurora setting a trap, waiting for Joe with his teammate, it's gonna be like 2v1 situation, and it's gonna be really hard for Joe to get away from that frozen fight.
And look at Alice now. Top lane already been destroyed, and the push is coming in from IDONOTSLEEP. Impunity has to defend from this with the Lord just pushing through the mid as well. And if with Franco pushing with them together, Franco can start picking one off. Never mind the miss. Rogers almost getting hooked by Franco, but look at that, the ultimate from Garukacha actually gets a knock up on a lot of people there, and oh my god, Harley and Saber did a really good combo right there, but Roger is still alive and absorbed coming from Gatongacha. Gatongacha has to go down. Hayabusa will go down as well. Roger still trying to fight this out. Still has the Immortal on his body. It's now 2PG with Aurora still alive.
14 to 16 game score. It seems like IDONTS do what it takes, trying to end the game right here. As 3 heroes of Team IMPUNITY died. They're going to wait around like that. Now they're going straight for the throne. And the
I do not sleep.
One push win, one punch man, one hit KO coming out from Team IDONTS. What a play.
Yeah, Impunity was playing very strong. They were playing very, very disciplined, but IDONTS only needed one single push for carry to just focus out on the Nexus, and there was a very, very good war coming out of IDONOTSLEEP. They were like, we don't care for the kill, we're aiming for the win, and they let carry hit the Nexus so hard that IDONTS actually won that one. It was